Hi, so just getting set up here and forgot the camera wasn't up. Anyway, it is now and it is recording. I almost had a heart attack yesterday because I did the whole kitting up video and then I looked at it. I took a still off of the video which was identical to the start of the video. So when I went to upload it, it looked like there was no video, just stills, to my stupid mind. Anyway, yeah, it wasn't, oh gosh, this is white on nothing. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, but I think I know where we're going now. So I hope you've all had a good day. This is going up tomorrow, which will be the 5th, I assume. That's if I get it done today. And I'm not going to get it done today. If I get this section done today, I'll be very happy about that. I hope you can see it, and I hope that my hair is not, no, I guess it is. It's pretty wild, my hair. I've got to start wearing it up, I think, and out of the way. So I close this so I will forget which one I used, of course. There we go. Okay. Let's get started. I can't wait to see what's going to come of this. So yeah, yesterday I almost cried and then I almost deleted all the film in the camera, and then I looked again and I saw, oh, you can just look at the extensions and know whether it's an MP4 or a JPEG or a PNG or an MTS, and I was just too upset to look, but I finally did. So thank goodness I didn't delete everything, and everything is copacetic. So that's good. This isn't a very big canvas at all. This is, if I got my little ruler, this is not a 6-inch ruler, this is an 8-inch ruler. I swear I've never seen an 8-inch ruler before. So we'll say it's 8, probably 10 inches. Well, 30 by 30, so 10 by 10, pretty much. And that's good. I went to the lab today and dropped off the thingy I had to drop off at the lab. And I got lost again. I swear every time I go to that lab I get lost because I keep making the wrong right turn over and over again. Get back, you guys. Okay, these are really hard for me to see even with my reading glasses on. We've got P's next to E's, and it's written in white on a light surface, which is going to be just as much fun as the black written on a dark surface. But not my business. Let's see, I might have to change again real quick. Or I might not. I see some E's here. Where? Yeah, I wish I had good eyes. I really do. Gotta take care of your eyes, people. Please take care of your eyes. I need to eat more carrots, I think. But I can't remember when I had my eyes tested last. That's when I got those stupid, I shouldn't call them stupid, those glasses that I don't like. But I can't remember if it was before or after my heart attack. So maybe my eyes were very bad then because I was probably had really high blood pressure or something. I don't know. anyway, so I went out today and I went to the lab. I got lost, but I went to the grocery store in town. Oh my God, it's so expensive, but if you're Canadian, you know Metro is pretty expensive. And so I went there, and lo and behold, they had ginger ale zero. So I was very happy about that. It was one of those things where 2 for $13.99 or $12.99, I don't remember. But it wouldn't have mattered. I would have bought 12 cases anyway, because it's just so hard to find it. If I thought that I could find it anywhere, I would have just bought a 6-pack or something, but it's just really hard to find out here. So I got that, and I'm very happy about it. And I bought some fresh bread at the bakery. I haven't tried the butcher in town yet, but judging by the price of meat at Metro, probably better off to go to a butcher and see what their prices are anyway. And that's about all I bought, was ginger ale zero, fresh bread, some hummus. I can make hummus, but I just don't want to be buying. I've got everything I need except for the tahini, which is the sesame paste, and I just don't want to be bothered searching for sesame paste. So I bought some a 6-pack of little containers of hummus, because I don't eat, hummus is really, really filling. And I don't eat that much of it. So the little ones are good. It's probably more expensive than buying a big bucket of hummus, but from what I saw in the store, it was actually a little bit less. So whenever I see a price that's less, I always check the expiry date, because I'm wondering why they're trying to get rid of it, but it was okay too. So yay, I have hummus, and I've got some peppers. But that's what I bought at the store, was bread, hummus, milk. That's what I went there for in the first place. I found the ginger ale zero and milk and fresh bread and hummus, and that was it. And that was expensive. I walked out of the store with 2 little bags, and one of the bags had a bag of milk in it, so just to make it easier to carry for me. So that is pretty sad. I think I'm going to have to switch colors here just to save my eyes a little bit. I could turn on this overhead light, but you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. It would just glare so much, and it would probably glare for me too. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to try it, and it looks like it's easy to see. And I'm going to do this one until it's done. So it's probably going to be a lot of videos on this one, but you know, that's life. I find that people either watch or they don't watch, and I can't guess what they watch and what they don't watch, because it always seems to be different. But that's okay. I'm the same way. I never know what I'm going to watch when I turn on YouTube either. I go from watching nothing but craft videos, and I mean all kinds of craft videos, like even people painting their Warhammer, doing 3D, what is it called? Printing. Crochet, knitting, diamond painting, epoxy, or resin I should say. resin is really nice, but I'm telling you, I don't want to lose my lungs or my eyes to it. So I have all my molds. I can do it at any time, but I just need to concentrate on doing this right now. And if you hear some buzzing in the background, I am lightly listening to Apocast, which is apocalyptic radio, and it's today it's an ice age, but I think I should actually go and turn it down before I get a strike or something. So just give me 1 second here, and I'm going to go and turn it right down. Okay, that should get rid of the buzzing in the background. So yeah, really happy. I ate like 6 slices of bread because it's so fresh and it smells so good, and I happen to have fresh soft butter. So what else could I do? I had to eat it. Oh, I'm lost. Where was I? Okay, I'll just do it like this. If I see them, I'll place them, and if I don't, I won't. I can always, at the end, there's always things that you find that you missed. So you go back and just do it. And I usually just take the drills right out of the thingy. So I'm hoping this is going to be gorgeous. I'm also going to be, I think I have the right size canvas board, so I'm going to be mounting that one I just did, the octopus. And I'm going to try to anyway. I know I've got some yeah, forget it. I'm not going to come up with that word to save my soul. It's like white glue. It's from Eileen's. You all know what I'm thinking. But yeah, I've got some of that, so I'll use that. And when I do that, then I'll know exactly what the name is, because it will be in front of me. But it is like a white glue. I think I have glossy. I'm not positive, but we shall see. Everything is so far away from here. I don't want to have to go and make a special drive to pick it up. Mod Podge. Oh my goodness, it's Mod Podge. I've got Mod Podge. Yay! I'm so sorry. Like I said, my brain's like a slide. I, remember something and it just slides right out of there. And my nose is going to start running, so I'm going to have to go and blow it. One moment, please. I'm just using up my pretty napkins because there's no point in not using them, I always say. If you're going to have it, don't buy it if you're not going to use it. I've bought so many things in my life just because they were really pretty. This thing is aiming at me, isn't it? And then this thing is just about off the table. There. I'm going to have a drink. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now that I've got that dealt with. So yes, I do have some Mod Podge. And Mod Podge is not only a good coater, but it's also a good glue. So you can glue it down with it. And I've got to change colors again, I think. Just going to see what I can find. And oh, there's some H's too. H's look a lot like N's, but they're not. And we want this to come out exactly as it should be, so we don't mess with the colors. I have messed with the colors after the fact on some diamond paintings, just because where the placement was seemed weird to me. And so I just picked out the color I didn't like and just used one of the other leftover colors. Oh, there you are. There. And one there. Cut my fingernails right down because they started breaking off. My fingernails always break off, and I don't know why. I eat a good variety of, well, not so much fruit anymore, but veggies. I eat eggs, lots of protein in eggs. I eat meat occasionally. I think I'm down to not even once a week with the meat, unless I usually, like, I won't just eat a hunk of meat or a chicken breast or anything like that. I usually like make a soup or a stew or something like that. And I have some frozen burgers in the fridge, in the freezer. But when you buy them, when you go to the store now, this is really important. Read the ingredients, especially if you're buying frozen meat like hamburgers, because they are putting soya in them now. So you're paying prime prices for soya, which humans should not be eating, especially men. They shouldn't be eating it at all. But it has a lot of phytoestrogen, and it can cause breast. Oh, I'm getting preachy. I'm so sorry. I am not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. Just, you know, and forget about those issues anyway. The fact is, if you're paying for beef, why are they giving you soya? So, soya, it's all the same. So I am very sorry for what I just said. That should never have been said. I'm not an expert in anything and have no business saying that. But I just wouldn't. I try not to. There's times when, you know, you have no choice. You have to buy, like if you go to a fast food restaurant. I'm not going to mention any of them because I don't know if they do or they don't. But if you go to a fast food restaurant and you order a burger, you're trusting that you're getting whatever they say the burger is. And, I mean, you can't call out somebody if you don't know for sure. So I'm sorry I'm being preachy. Just the money bit. Don't pay for frozen burgers, beef burgers, if you're getting soya or soy, whatever they're calling it. And some call it soya and some call it soy, but it's definitely not beef, and beef is expensive. Okay, we're on to the peas. I'm just picking what I can see in this area. So, oh, a motorcycle just went by. It's hot today. I was shocked at how hot it was. And I have my air conditioner on, and it's in Imperial, I guess is what you call it, in Fahrenheit. And so the air conditioner is on at 74. Oh, sorry, 74. But it still feels really cold in here. And I keep going and looking at it and thinking, why is it so cold in here? Because I like it the same temperature all year round. Like 74 is kind of warm in the winter, but it's kind of nice in the summer too. So that's what I try to do, is just keep it the same temperature all year round. Lord help me, I don't want to crack in half because the temperatures are different. Not that I would. Okay, now the hunt is on. And this again is white on light writing. So let's see, I missed an E that was right there, and I missed one that was there because it's light on, it's white printing on very light, like background. I really do wish I had really good eyes. I used to. The last time I had my eyes tested, they said that I might be getting a cataract in one of my eyes, but it wasn't ready to do anything about. I don't know if I am or I'm not, but we'll see as time goes on, I guess. I hope not. The thought of somebody putting their hands near my eyes is just horrifying. Am I still putting my head over? I am. My God. It's mostly my hair. It's just because it's so wild. I'm gonna do that, and that might help. Yeah, I think the next time before I start diamond painting, I'll just put my hair up or put it in a tie or put a band on it to keep it out of everything, especially the camera. I hope you can still, whoops, that's an R. I hope you can still see though. Let me come down here. Okay, so that should be better. I hope you're not watching this on a little wee tiny cell phone or something. I've lost track of where I am now. I'll just fill in what I can see of this color. Or not. Okay, where did I see? Oh, there's one there, and I didn't pick any up. And there. Oh, I'm going to start making big, heavy, clicky noises. I was thinking I was just going to not record my voice on this and just like not talk and then just do a voiceover afterwards, but no, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, I hope that you can understand me, though I've been told I mumble. I don't think I know I go on, but I don't think I mumble. I hope I don't mumble. Oh my gosh, where are all you guys? I can usually tell by the amount that they give you how many you should be finding, but I'm not see. Oh, there's one. Okay, I think it's time to switch colors. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Okay. Yeah, so when I got home, it was so hot out that I was just absolutely exhausted. And I still haven't called the guy about the engine light. My goodness, I'm so slack. Let's try the O's. This one is one of the overfilled ones. I don't think there's a lot, but I have to close that one because it is overfilled. Okay, so I hope I've wished you all that you've had a good day. Let me know what you're doing, what you're working on, what your favorite crafty thing is. And I look for comments all the time. I don't see them, but I'm not always on YouTube anyway, but I would get a notice on my phone. I hope. I hope I would. But there's been a lot of really strange things happening with YouTube lately. Their counts are off, and I don't know. But, I mean, there's millions and millions of people on YouTube, probably hundreds of millions. But, so I guess things would go off, especially if they're relying on AI to do a lot of their business, which it seems like they are. So I don't think that I'm going to do any of this when you guys are not watching. I might, but I doubt it, because the idea is to watch the entire diamond painting. I have some other diamond paintings that are not covered in this plastic, and it's because the coating underneath is different. So some of them are poured glue. So let's assume this is poured glue. So the poured glue ones would have the plastic on, and I don't remember which is which. And some of them are just great sheets of two-sided tape. And so one of them has, so there's two types. There's glue and there's two-sided tape. I think the ones covered in plastic are the glue, where they just flow the glue over the piece, and that's what you're sticking your drills to. And the other one is double-sided tape, and that has kind of a parchment paper on it. It's shiny both sides. So, some of them are not two-sided, but I have some sheets like this. This is actually stickers. But I have some sheets like this that you take off the great big sheet, and then you put this over it. So as you're doing the diamond painting, you're sort of not seeing, oh, for goodness sakes, you're not seeing the whole pavement, I almost said pavement, the whole diamond painting all at one time. Looky here, look at here. We have a D, and then we have O's, and they're the same color, and they almost look exactly the same. I mean, they're the same color, they're both white. So I almost covered a D because I thought it was a 0 or an O. But that's okay. I don't know if you can even see that. Let's try a close-up. Okay. So these here, this is a D. Whoops. Uh-oh. Get out of there. So this is a D. Can you see it? And, oh, here we go, two together. That's a D, and that's 0. And I'm going to try to pull it over. Okay, so 0 and D. Look at how close they are to my old eyes. And I mean, you might be able to distinguish them. If I could bring that right up, then that would be okay for me too. But I can't. I have to look at it with real eyes, with my readers on. Where did I see that? Oh, there. Okay. That was not fun. Because that's when you, one color is D. Oh, it's almost the same color. So this is the D, the O, and this is the D. So they are pretty much the same color. So I guess it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But when it does make a difference, it can make your piece look kind of awful. If, say, one is blue and one is, I don't know, yellow, and then they go into the wrong spots when there's a field of one color or the other. You know what I'm talking about. Just talking silly. So yeah, maybe I will do some when you're not. Maybe I won't. I just really enjoy doing this, and I do, even when I'm talking, I find it very relaxing. But then again, I find talking very relaxing because, like I said, I live alone, and I only talk to cameras, basically. I mean, I have friends, I call them, they call me, we talk, but you can't do that every single day. But I can talk to my camera and pretend that it's listening. And by camera, I mean you guys, of course. And I really do appreciate you being here. This is going to take a long time to finish, I think. But that's okay. Once I get the swing of it, and you'll find that as you're going along on your diamond painting, that you'll just figure out where things are meant to be, and you'll look there and you'll find them. You'll just get instinctive about the pattern, and then you start placing the drills faster and more accurately, and you're not, where is it, like I am right now. But you see, like there's a big circle here, and it looked like these O's are going to follow that, and on the inside too, they're going to follow that circle for a while. Not every, it's not going to be 0, 0, 0, it's going to be 0, X, F, E's. But you'll get the hang of it once you start putting some time into the diamond painting, like once you, and nothing on there, and once you start doing it. I don't know if it's easier if you're not talking. I don't think it is. It's always good to have someone to talk to. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there I missed. And of course, at the end of your painting, when you think you're all finished, as little as these things are, if one is missing, you are going to notice it, and then you're going to have to fill it in. And there. Oh, there's a different color in there. I know that there's some up here that I'm missing. I don't know it for a fact, I just feel it. I hope this isn't going to be as dark as I think it's going to be, but I think it is. But that's okay, it's going to be beautiful. There, thank God they didn't put any Q's in the key, or I'd be going nuts, because the G's are starting to look like zeros too, and they're not. Okay. I don't know how long I've been doing this. I mean this particular one. I wish you could yell at me and say, hey, move, we can't see. So I just keep looking up every now and then to make sure that you can see. And my voice is feeling kind of hoarse. I feel not, I don't have a sore throat or anything. I'm not feeling anything. What I meant was it sounds to me a bit horsey. I'm sorry about that. And if anybody has any complaints about the sound of the other videos, I'm really sorry. I am trying to fix it. I'm not using my mic. I'm using the mic on the camera, and it's a very good camera. It's a Sony. It's a video camera, because I thought, well, if I'm going to be making videos, I probably should have a video camera. And I think that was a good decision. And even when it's really windy out, the sound on this camera is pretty good. Although it doesn't have a hot shoe, so I can't put an external mic on it with a muffler or anything. But someday when I'm all grown up and I buy a better camera, it will probably still be a video camera, because I think video cameras are perfect for making videos. And I mean, I might change. I've made some shorts just using my my phone, and they've come out pretty good too. But I think for things like this, it's good to have a video camera. And not one of the, although I would like a digital SLR, because they would be great for out in the wild and taking pictures of nature and animals and birds. I would love that, but they're extremely expensive, and so I'm going to have to wait. Maybe sometime my channel will get monetized, but not until I have 1,000 subscribers. I've been on YouTube. It's going to be 4 years in July. I think it'll be the beginning of 4 years in July. So I'm not holding out much hope. But you know what? Stranger things have happened. I can feel my hair hitting the jib, so I know that my hair is probably in the way. I apologize. I'm going to get rid of these last 4, and then this, last 2 now, because that's the wrong color. And you, sir, over. Okay. And you get to go into the mystery box because you are the wrong color. Or the miscellaneous box. Sometimes these are so hard to open, but never trust them. I'm telling you, do not trust them. They will drive you mad. I'm going to do the G's. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe. No. I'll do the B's. More dark ones. When I open this to pour in here, I usually have 1 or 2 fingers on the 2 that I'm not going to pour, and 1 finger over the other one that I'm not going to pour, unless they're at the end, and then I just cover the other ones, because I have had it where I've opened one to pour and the other ones have just poured out, and what a absolute mess. I mean, an absolute mess, because when they fall on your canvas, they're not going to fall flat. For some reason, they always fall edge up so you can see them. But I'm telling you, it is very hard to pick them up. Very, very hard. But especially if there's hundreds of them. So yeah, cover the other 2. Even though you're absolutely positive that they are shut tight, they are lying to you. They're absolutely lying to you. They will jump out of there. And, I mean, it's no biggie. It's happened to me probably twice. But you get through it. You pick them all up. You find them. You just watch the area where they fell very closely and see if there's any of the wrong color stuck in the wrong spot. And you just fix it up like anything else. Like I've got jeans that have resin on them that I can't remove.
because you cannot remove resin, and I have tried everything: motor oil, goof off, and by motor oil I mean small engine oil, which is really good at removing glues. And I've washed them I don't know how many times in the meantime, and nothing gets that resin off. But I take precautions when I'm doing it. I always wear my mask. But sometimes, and you have to have your legs covered and your hands covered. You have to wear gloves. Resin can be really nasty to human skin and lungs and eyes. So you have to be very careful. So you take all the precautions, and sometimes when your legs are covered, you're going to drop resin on your jeans. I should have been wearing old stretchy pants or something, and then I would have saved my jeans, but I'm going to fix them. I'm going to patch them. I'll probably do visible patching, do something nice like maybe flowers or something. They're not very big stains, but there's 4 of them, and one could be a stem, one could be a leaf, and then the 2 at the top could be a flower head. So I'm thinking about that. I'm not sure how it will look in the middle of my leg though, but we'll see. And the other thing is I could just put an actual patch over it. And then I have another pair of jeans where I have resin right on the outside seam near my hip. Lord knows how I did that. And that one bothers me because resin is very stiff. And I don't know. I also could take sandpaper and wear it down and make it look like it was natural wear and patch it. Like do a visible patch instead of an invisible mend, and try it that way. But I just don't know. All these ideas and plans, and sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. If I do patch my jeans, I will show you. I promise you I will. But I've got, right now, all I have to do is work on all of these projects I'm so behind on. I showed you the French knitting, and I haven't been doing much on that at all, but I am going to make like a foot warmer type blanket for my bed. And I like the colors, and in the winter the darker colors are better. Right now everything on my bed is white because I find that a very cooling color. Although, oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups again. I need a drink. This is starting to look, oh, and you can't see, it's starting to look like I'm getting somewhere, but I'm not really, am I? I like it sometimes when I just do a short, speed everything up, and it looks so amazing sometimes, but you have to do it with that in mind, and I'm not doing this with that in mind. Who knows, maybe in a few years they'll have the technology to fix the problem that I have, which is turning a square video into a vertical video. But I mean, if I take it on my phone, I could do that, but my phone doesn't, my phone will cut out after like 15 minutes because I've got too much stuff happening on my phone. I used to have TikTok. I still do have TikTok, but I put it on, I didn't totally cancel it. I still have it because I want to keep my name, but I put it on like, oh, I forget what they call it, but it's like shelving it. So everything is there. It's just that I'm not using it, and the reason I'm not using TikTok is because, holy moly, That thing really sucks the gigs out of your phone, excuse my language, but it does. Like almost every month I was getting a notice from Bell that I've gone over usage, and I've got 15 gigabytes of usage, so that's a lot to be using up in just 1 month. So I put that on hold, and I still have Instagram and what's the other one? Twitter, which is X, of course. But Twitter to me is just, I don't know if it's easier to say, but it's because I've said Twitter for so long that I just say Twitter. And I love the art on Twitter. I mean, there's a lot of political stuff in that, but they have some wonderful museum pieces and fashion on Twitter. So I usually just repost them and like them and repost them. I also have, I have Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, yeah. Pinterest I don't really do anything with. I just look at the pictures, which are nice, and you get some really good ideas from Pinterest. There's no doubt about it. If you need an idea, then they have it. If you need storage, like if you're looking for storage ideas, there's certainly tons of it on Pinterest. So yeah, I like, Pinterest. And that's all I've got on my phone, and YouTube, of course. But I don't really use my phone for recording because it just can't. It can do a tiny bit. I have done some recording, but then I usually have to cut it because it will just quit right in the middle. And that's not good. So let's see. Oh, this is going to be a long, it's going to be a long time. This is what they call confetti, when there's a million different colors in one area, and I'm not going to find another V, am I? Come on, I know you're there, and there's one. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it here for today. You can see the knot starting to form, but I'll load this part up tomorrow, and then I'll talk at you again. I hope you'll visit me. I really enjoyed. I'm trying to keep the videos shorter. Some of these, on the past one, I've gone over 40 minutes on, and that's, I don't know if you guys are just listening to me or just turning my voice off and watching. I don't know, but I appreciate anyone and everyone who watches these videos. I really do. And I will be back. Well, this will be uploaded tomorrow. I think I already uploaded something today. I hope I made it public. I'm going to check on that. Sometimes I forget to push the public button, and all my videos are recorded as private. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening and a good morning tomorrow. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye now.